Test. Quick test. Yeah, I thought it wasn't working. Hello, and welcome this evening to My Summer Car again. We're on our second, technically third life. I'm going to consider this a second life. And my media information player is stuck in the corner. Why? Why? Why did something break? M info. Reset. So what do we have? We have deliver fish to grandma, the money, and build the car and wait for the you to brew. Right. That flipped over. So I'm thinking, yeah, well, actually, what time is it? 8:10. And we're nearly full fatigue. I could probably just sleep the rest of Tuesday away. The van should be available sometime soon. Because how long have I had in this save? An hour? Hour and a half? Because it's at about an hour and a half is when the van becomes available. I'm hoping that the van becomes available soon so that I can pick up the order. But also I'm not looking forward to that because I don't have the money for the order. Anyway, do as much of the car as we can for the time being. I'm thinking the panels and everything can be last. Because I'm going to have a bit of pain flipping that over. Anything functional can go in. I really should just buy the bullet and get mods. So that I can have the mod that tells me what size each bolt is. Because I don't have them memorized. And I refuse to look at a guide. Well, much of a guide. Tuning, on the other hand. I do need the guide for tuning. I've got a dent in the back. Or is that a dent? Whatever, it's just scrape marks at the very least. Okay, I think just the exhaust is all that I can do while it's upside down. Oh, there it is. I think I got it the wrong way around. Sort of. Does it even have any bolts? Okay, there's one. Smaller. Or at the very least looks smaller. Yeah, nothing else. I mean, those should be put in after I get the engine in. And the header. What else can I do before going to sleep? Like I said, I don't want to do the panels. Does that need to be secured? No. This I'm guessing is firewood.
Se on tohon vaikka isäntä kun soittaa.
Oh, hay bales.
Kun semmosia on mun asia, että tuo lääkäri katsoi, että kun mulla oli tuo syvä halavio, niin enää ei
I mean, I'm tempted to do the hay bales. Because it is some income that won't be counted towards the income figure. You know, I should let my stress get a little higher than go chop wood. That's something to do tomorrow. Fuel pump, you go on the engine. Where's the opening? It's on the other side. Oh, I already had the right size. That attaches to the car, that attaches to the engine. I know I'll have to undo the front one, but for the wiring. Nothing else goes in the engine bay, or attaches to the engine. Nothing else goes underneath the car, so I'll have to flip it over. Ah, that'll be tomorrow. I don't want to be woken up. Let's sleep. Okay, relatively high stress, so... Actually, is the van there? Can't see it from here. I don't think... No, I can't see the van. Are you brewed? Nope. Hopefully I get the van tomorrow. Because tomorrow, Timo's will have reset and I can get some more containers. That should have finished brewing by then. And I'll be able to sell 12 bottles to whatever his face is. Nothing blown, nothing blown. But for now, have a drink, have something to eat, and then go chop wood. Gonna chop the wood, even though I'm probably going to miss the phone call, because I'll be chopping wood. Also learn my lesson, no matter what, don't leave the sauna on. Even if you think you've set it so that it won't burn things down, it will still burn things down. Nothing. This thing not got... This doesn't have any reverse lights. Okay. I know I'm up early doing this. And Uncle probably hates me for driving the tractor next to his house. Oops. Now there. And now we get to spend a while chopping wood. Yeah, that's a little close, but... off the block. Or maybe I should take the stance that if the house is on fire, I don't run into it. And just let it burn down. And try... Well, the big problem is I won't be able to get jobs if the house burns down. So the sewage truck would become useless, aside from transport. The tractor would no longer be able to get wood jobs. And I'd no longer be able to, I wouldn't have been able to get the pickup request from the drunk guy, so I would never be able to help him get to town. Move to town. I mean, I could just cheat and unburn the house. But I didn't want to cheat. The only thing that I'm cheating for is Grandma. And in the end, she never died. Oh, damn you. Oh, and probably the... I'm not going to keep saving up for the mesh. The mesh file. If the car gets dented, I'm just going to delete the mesh file. Because I'm not spending... What was it, like 10 grand on just the body? And then plus a couple of grand for each panel. I mean, yes, if I did steal the money from Joke, it'd be easy to afford. He'd just do that regardless. But that type of work would be an in-game upgrade. Get rid of the rust. Why am I getting these songs? What are they? Australian, what do you call it? Damn it. I don't know what you would call the genre where you're making fun of something. I mean, that's what I get for using Smart Shuffle. And having a bunch of these folk songs in my like list. Yeah, I guess fill this up, take the tractor back around, flip the car over, and put the engine in. And try and get it to start. That's what I'm looking at. Get off. Oh, I miss the days of when you could just spam pick log and it would just automatically break things apart for you. I mean, sure, there's mods to make this easier. But that's the point. There's no mods in this playthrough. Wondering why my air conditioner shut off. I guess it cooled the room down enough. Still growing, still growing. Like, I can't remember what full looks like on this. Because, yeah, I'm only playing this once a week. So I forget things somewhat frequently. Actually, I think we've got enough. See if I can... if this set of cuts was enough. And my voice feels like it's sort of dying. Which is kind of why I've been talking more than I probably should. I think it's full. It's full. Screw it, throw the rest in. Now take the tractor around the front so that I can use it to flip the car. Yeah, van's not there. It'll probably be there the next time I sleep. Flip, damn you. You know, it probably isn't the right way to do this. Let's do it the more simple way. Yeah, that worked. Done with the tractor. Let's get this all together and put together. And then what? I need to figure out where to get the wheels. Well, not the ones in the mansion. Don't. There it is. Don't remember the bolt sizes. Come on. Not again. And engine in. Next stage, things that make the engine run. Has the fuel surround it? Yep. In a bad spot. Make sure it bolts on here, then goes around to the pump. might be a bit too far away to reach that bolt. Nope. Electrics, but I should put in the spark plugs first. The linkage and shifter. Spark plugs. Distributor. Does this even have a bolt on it? I'm pretty sure it's just that screw. Back it off once so that I can adjust it later. Electrics. Sevens. Sixes. Eights. Eights. And that should be all the electrics. I mean, I'm gonna have to wire it before I can try start it. Just trying to think of what do I need it to try get it started. Radiator and its hoses. And put in the alternator belt and the battery. Then do the wiring, and that should be enough to try start it. At which point it'll need tuning before the rocker breaks. At least the bolts are sort of visually consistent in their sizing. I mean, sure, there are a few bolts that don't look like they're so small, but most of them look like they're the correct size. Okay, hoses. That should be all the components that need to make the engine run installed. Have you discharged much? No. Good. I've got a better oil filter inside. Wiring. I need to put the dash in before I can do any wiring. Or most of the wiring anyway. Do I want to put the clock in, or do I want to pick up the rev counter first? I mean, I kind of want to pick up the rev counter first. But that means waiting until I have the van to actually go out there. Which also means that I wouldn't be able to work on the car anymore. Aside from the body. But I don't want to risk damaging the body until I have wheels. Okay, yeah, what? Spotify is giving me a lot of Slim Dusty today. Yep, parcel is available, but I don't have enough money to pick it up anyway. Or a means to pick it up. I could take the boat. That's still brewing. It's only midday. I know I should just piss in the radiator instead of wasting it in the shower. I mean, I know it now. I remembered the moment I stepped into the shower. But really, you just need to drink a bunch. Okay, what is there that I can do? I mean, go out to the island to see if there's any fish that I can sell to Grandma? Again, I don't have the means to get to Grandma. I'd also have to go into town to get the coal for the grill. Where did I put the grill? Oh, it's still there. I don't have any coal to grill the fish. So it's possible they'll go off before I can reach Grandma. I could take the tractor out and collect hay bales. Wish there was a way to increase fatigue during the day. But then again, I just end up sleeping the entire day away. Next song. Wondering how much I weigh. 79, so still near the starting weight. I don't want to drink coffee, because that will just destroy the fatigue rate. My only means of getting out of here: boat, bike, and tractor. I don't really want to use any of them. We go pick strawberries. Nice storm. Let's see, weather is... $500 or $400? $501? No. 101? Nope, that's not what I want. 200? 201? Nope. Probably 400. Or is it really 180? Well, they're not saying any storms.
Komia Mersulla pysähtyi tohon noin. Souse autos kysyy, mitä te siellä konstat pellon. Varmaan kumarretaan teitä, arvon herra.
What number was it? 188. Well, actually, yeah, there is a storm off to the side. Permadeath is the town. And it just disappeared off map. So it's probably just missed me. Comes down. Should I take the time to go in the middle of the night to the mansion? Actually, how much did I spend?
Hei, olen Simo kumppani Lehti.
Come on, I want the wood, firewood. So how much did I spend? Like, how much money do I need to pick up my order from Timo's? So what was the order? Wheels, 1200. 500. And 300. 360. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 9, 10, so 19, 20, 21, 21, 15. Which obviously I don't have enough money. I could go pick strawberries. But I don't really want to pick strawberries. Even though it's one of the methods that doesn't count towards your net income. Which I really want to keep as low as possible until I can do the job for Fleetari. Which means no massive runs with the sewage truck until I have that job done. And yes, I know the firewood counts as well. And that gift money that I picked up at the start also counts. But the main run I don't want to do until I have that job done. Which I can't do yet. I mean, I can sleep. See if I can get to night time, then try and watch TV. Leave the phone plugged in until I do the main nighttime sleep. Okay, we just made it to 4 p.m. Van available? The van is available. Despite the fact that I still can't actually go and pay for my order. It does mean we're now free to get out of here for a little bit.
No, mitä? Ja pakuuks tarviks sä pakua vai lainaa vai? Ota tästä. Se vois siksi
Van acquired.
palauttaa ne sitten tänne pihalle. Mä tarvitsis
Problem is, I don't know if I'm going to have it tomorrow.
tos jossain kohtaa.
And tomorrow is when I'm going to need it. Unless the Kiryu is brewed right now, in which case I can go get a bunch of money and then get my order and hope I have enough money to pay for the damn tires. Nope, still brewing. But anyways, from now, 3 hours, 3.5 hours from now, about the time of the end of the stream, will be when I get the truck. And also get the van permanently. And have to figure out how to get into town so that I can retrieve the van. It'll probably mean walking to the bus stop and then taking the bus instead of taking the tractor like I did last time. So, I can get out and go places. What do I want to do? Nothing. Probably have a bill by now. Actually, that's a question. Is there a way to increase fatigue faster? Even if it's just running around? Player attributes. Fatigue. What can bring it up faster? I mean, I could... Yeah, there's no real way to increase the rate. I mean, I could drink a bunch of coffee, but that pauses fatigue on 0 for ages. So I'm probably going to end up with a situation where I don't have the van tomorrow. There's the computer. 6,000. Yeah, I'm probably not going to have the van tomorrow, which will be a pain. Because that's when Timo restocks and I could get all the bottles. Another set of bottles. I could just take the boat tomorrow. And bring the fish trap back. At which point I can grill the fish. And sell that to Grandma for about 1,000. But how much is it for fish? 5 grilled pike. So if I have at least 5 fish in that trap, I can bring them back to be grilled. And then take that up to Grandma, eventually. Is my fatigue going up enough to get sleep tonight? Or reach the nighttime by sleeping? Because if I can reach the nighttime, then I can watch TV. I think it's 10 PM I need to reach. Nope, not enough to sleep yet. Oh, that's not really a cubby. Now there's a beer bottle stuck inside the TV. Jolu. I wonder what the closed captions picked up for me saying that. What else can I build? If I can put the body panels on. I can put the wheel. What are they called? Axle things. Shafts. Put the shafts in. I can do some of the wiring. Not all of it. Where's the fuel connector? Damn it, I saw it there. Fuel tanks put in. Oh right, I haven't attached the lights on, so I can't wire them. Whee! Now the starter gets basically straight connections. Wait, I can do the wiring without the dash in? I mean, I can't connect these to anything without the dash, but I don't need the dash in order to try to start the car then. Yeah, there's still things to connect. Because there are things that are still not in the car to connect. Can I sleep yet? Yes. Even if it's just for a few hours. "6 PM. You know what? Screw it. Drink all the coffee. I left the TV on. that runs the risk of a fire. Or coffee. Even though it's the opposite effect that I actually want. Aside from the bladder thing, I wonder if you can kill yourself with coffee. Because I'm just trying to get my fatigue rate up. Probably not a good thing in the long term, but for now. Well, the van's still there. What? I mean, it counts as being in here. For crying out loud. I am cheating that away because I thought I was outside. Still not done. Go to town, do what? Go to town just for the fun of it. It'll mean spending money on gas or diesel. How much fuel you got? Half a tank? Yeah, I'm not filling you up. You know what? Yeah, let's go grab the... what are they called? The tachometer. And the grill. I haven't actually looked up where the wreck Satsuma is. So I don't know where the spare wheel is. I mean, I'm leaving too late, so Timo's is going to be closed if I wanted to go into town. I can still collect a bunch of things and bring them back. And I suppose if I used the tractor, I could tow one of the cars somewhere, if I could find one. Which, yeah, I'm not going to do it midstream, but after stream for next week, I will look at the map, find out where the wrecked cars are. Random wanderer. Hang on, have I gone past the track yet? I can't remember where it is. Can't remember if it was before or after Grandma's. Oh wait, here it is. That'll hold the squalls and a big black ship with some cannonballs. I remember it was somewhere around here. Wait, this is the actual wrecked one as well. Like, is this the wrecked one or is this just... This is actually the wrecked one. Huh. I didn't think it spawned here. Actually, it didn't spawn here last time. Last time it was over at, near Fleetari's. So pretty much everything's here in one go. Becomes the question, can I get the tractor over here to tow it? Or if it even is worth it? That's only worth, what, 1,200 marks? The cheapest out of all the cars. But considering it's pretty much across the entire map to tow it for the least amount of money, I'm probably just going to leave that one there. Okay, what else can we do? It's too late to consider getting fuel. So whatever I do, can't use all the fuel. I mean, I'll probably go out to the pub anyway. Because the pub itself is open till 2 AM. I may as well go somewhere while we have the van. I could do some strawberry picking. I don't want to, but could. I mean, I don't have any beer or anything with me. You know what? Screw it, my stats are so low that I may as well do just a couple of boxes. Maybe 80 marks. Get my picking skill up. The guy's not here. Ah. Is there a time limit to when I can do it? Why is the guy not here? I have no idea why you wouldn't be able to pick. No car. You know what? Have a look. Picking strawberries. Is there a time that you can do it? Yes. Before 8 PM. Apparently it's after 8 PM. So that I can't do that. Oh well. Off to the pub. I wonder if I'm actually at the pub at 2 AM, if the drunk guy will be there for a lift. I don't think he is. No cops? Okay. Keep picking up and putting down the mouse. Because my drink bottle is so cool. Damn it. I don't remember pressing the A key for that to happen. Come on. Flip in any direction, please. Worst part is I have no way of getting home if this doesn't go back on its wheels. I can't push from inside. Now I can't close the boot. Normally pushing against the tires is where it works. It seems to be stuck properly.
Ja.
I hate that the pushing stops working at certain points, randomly. And you're trying to get it to work, then all of a sudden your push stops doing anything. Trying to get away from that ridge so that it can actually flip over. But we're just sliding towards the ridge. But if I try to push from this angle, I just walk up on top of it. Part of me wants to give up on this save. Part of me also wants to give up on this game. Because I can just leave this here and Uncle will take it. And then I can just take Penna, get a ride with Penna home. Then I have to remember my stuff's all down there to pick it up later. Now who's the drunk guy needing a lift home? It's me. And annoyingly, I can't just buy a case of beer and take the bus. Because of the bus, well, because there's no beer to buy. All because I had a twitch in my hand that held down the A key when I didn't think I was. And just steered myself into a ditch. So I can deal with thirst. I don't have to. I could just buy enough alcohol to black out and end up back at home. Screw it, we're getting drunk. I could punch one of them guys and get knocked out.
Se on kyllä yks kyrvä syy.
And music gets paused while we're in the bar. Let's get me a beer.
Tämä on varmaan sitten sinullekin viimeinen.
8 marks. I'm stranded here, Timo. I blame you.
Mitenkä paljon sinua on oikein tuota alakoman hoolia uskoo?
The order form's not here. Yeah, the boxes don't spawn. I don't want to do poker. Okay, question is, do we take Penna, take a ride with Penna home? Do we get ourselves knocked out, or do we black out? Like we black out. The most expensive option, but we black out.
Kyllä sieltä on noin nuoret miehet ihan miehen otteessa, kun kaljaa juon.
And it's probably going to cost me food later. Three vodka shots back to back. Another.
Kyllä, silloin täällä on noin nuoret miehet ihan miehen otteet tuohon kaljaan.
Look down, grab it. Another.
Pitäisköhän sinun lopettaa vielä kun tuo loopilla?
That should be enough to black me out. Yep, there we go. Music on. And we are home. The magical taxi has brought us home. Probably Penna.
Paska mikä olo, voi jumalauta.
It is now Thursday. And now I'm gonna have to deal with the hunger effects. Okay, let's see. Is this finished brewing? No. Fun. I have nothing left to do. Still. Part of me wonders if the uncle will actually retrieve the van from the ditch on the side of the road. Save, quit, and reload. Problem with doing that is it doesn't raise the stats. I'm going to do the other thing that I said I was going to do, which is take the boat to the island, get the fish, and go get some charcoal from Timo's. I need to bring food with me because I'm going to get hungry. So since it's Thursday, I want to get all the orange juice and a bag of coal from Timo's. And I want to get the fish so that I can bring it back. Hopefully there's at least 5 fish. Then I have to wait for the van to respawn. No, actually I don't have to wait for the van to respawn. I can take the tractor, deliver fish. Hopefully I don't need too much food. Part of me wants to go out there and have a look, see if the van is still on its side. But there's no real reason for me to do that. Until I have the van back again, then I can go out there to collect my stuff. Because unless I want to do that walk, bring this stuff around the corner to the boat. And I don't really want to walk that trip like 5-6 times. Hopefully there is at least 5 fish. There should be. Been in there for about 4 or 5 hours. Or 3-4 hours. No, actually it's only been about an hour and a half from last stream, then an hour and a half on this one. The 3 hours. So it probably won't be full. And which side did I put it on? I can't remember. Damn it, it's under the boat, isn't it? Yeah, and there's only 2 fish. Great, not enough for Grandma. Nothing's planning out. I mean, I should still just go to Timo's to get the other stuff. Sure, I won't be able to grill any fish, but I should still get the charcoal ready to grill fish. No. Wish this had another gear. But really for a boat that doesn't make sense. Okay, my hunger's finally starting to shoot up. Turning up and disappearing without whatever. Let's see. Show no mercy. Surprised I haven't turned up when the play's being done on any of these. I can get fresh food. But I can get fresh food, so this one should be eaten first. Let the acid eat the paint. I wonder if the van will be in the courtyard over there. These two are still smashed together. Or parked next to each other. One of those two. Nah, the van's not over there. Probably will make a run over there, see if the van's still in the ditch. Now, I want the juice. I want the charcoal. Maybe 2 bags. Like, it's... yeah, 21.13 for my order. I don't have that money.
Hittalainen, kun minun pesukone mä rikki ja minulla on viimeiset puhtaat kalsaset menossa. Oho, siinä taisi kyllä mennä viimeisetkin.
Like, that's the pink. Did I buy that one last time? Painting the car can wait until I have everything else put in. Do I need anything else from here? I should grab some food. I'm just wondering if I should separate the order. Because I might need the food before I get back.
Joo, lähellään tuosta. Morjes.
Screw it. I'm gonna make a run. See if my stuff is still there. And if I have to, I can grab the charcoal through the wall if he closes. But it's way too early for him to close. I know I should just wait and see if this van respawns, but I just want to see. Because if the van's there, I might try and flip it over again. Or give it another shot flipping it over. I should have brought him a case of beer. Could have used the beer to probably try flip it. Hello, Aiden. Welcome in. Just heading out to see if I got the van for the first time the previous in-game day, and I drove it off the edge of a mini cliff. So I'm just going to see if it's still there or if it's respawned. It's still there. Great. I think I got home by excessive drinking, and someone drove me home. I don't know who. I'll flip. If I can get this to flip. Damn it, almost had it. I just got in my own way. Doing good. And nothing to complain about. How's your evening, morning, or afternoon? Flip. That appears to be the wrong way. There's something stopping it from moving. Is this tree in the way? Well, not good about the sick part, but good that you're taking care of yourself. I need to go back into town before my stats kill me. Because my character is currently hungover and my hunger is just shooting up. So yeah, I should grab a case of beer. Because the beer case can be used to flip things. Of course, yeah, that means the boat is going to be left in town, but means I can drive home. And then what? The Kill You hasn't finished brewing, so... Oh, that's the bus. That's going to make a turn. So I need to stay off the road. I mean, I could take the bus home, but I'd rather take the boat home if I'm at that point.
Me vittuun.
Alright, Timo, I need food and drink.
Katos Päive, no mitäpä laitetaan?
Just one sausage. Case of beer.
Itse en kyllä. Kiitoksia ja tervetuloa uudelleen.
What happened to the other? There was 2 bags of charcoal that I paid for. One of them appears to have disappeared. Thinking if I can get the van flipped, I'll just drive it into town and leave it in town. Not like I need it yet. It might mean taking the bus for a trip, but when I do need it. Waiting to see if the bus crashes or if it makes it around the corner just fine. I guess I won't get to see. Oh, there it goes. Now, I've never had to do this before. Somehow you can just bump things around. Okay, which way does the land face? If I can get it up there, it should be more likely to slip down, roll in the way that I want. Of course, getting it out of this ditch once it's on its wheels is another matter, because it has no grip on grass. Don't even know if it's moving. Come on. I really should just give up on trying to flip this and let it respawn. But then again, I don't have anything else to do on this Thursday, so... Ooh, no longer hungover. Don't have to worry about my hunger anymore. Why won't you just flip? It's what I want to know. It just seems to be stuck on its side completely. Take this stuff out of it. Oh, don't fall through the world. I mean, I could shove everything through the world and then pick it up at the garbage dump. That'll be closer. I hate that it just forces me to walk straight up it instead of pushing. Because the wheels are the point where you can push from. Everywhere else is just nothing. Doesn't interact. And it's back on its side. But I'm just gonna take this stuff I bought and go home. I mean, I haven't gotten to the point where the van is permanently mine yet, so that'll respawn eventually. But I was hoping to not have to listen to the boat again. But there's a bunch of food that I left on the bench out in the sun, so I need to get that home. Well, what else is there to do? I need to make money somehow. I mean, I've just been losing money so far. I haven't done any jobs. I need the kill you to brew. I need to... There's still no fish, so I can't sell them to Grandma. I'm not home, so I'm not getting the wood cutting job. Am I really going to go collect the hay bales? I mean, at the current state of the game that I'm in, I don't own the van yet. So eventually Uncle will pick it back up and move it somewhere else, which is effectively respawning it. If I'd owned the van completely, then I'd have to get another vehicle to tow it out. Oh no, there it is. The charcoal is still there. I mean, the only other way is to cheat. Either with a grab anything mod or load my summer car editor and respawn it. If I really didn't want to go through the trouble of getting it moved. But yeah, it's early enough in the game that I can just leave it there. Uncle will do the rest. I mean, I could also take the bus back, but... like, I've been here long enough that the bus has been all the way around the map. I think I'm going to have to just sit around at home and wait until I get the wood cutting job. Because there's not enough fish to deliver to Grandma. And I need the money to pick up my order. But then again, I can't pick up the order without the van, so... needs more waiting for the van to be available. Oh well, my fatigue has ended up high enough that I can just sleep. It's like I could load the bike onto the boat and do Timo's job tomorrow. People will tell me probably, maybe you should just finish building the car. Oops, I forgot to refuel. Okay. Reposition myself back in. And we're on our way. Don't need to go via the island because I already know there's not enough fish, and it's not really worth taking the fish trap away from the island because the only other spot that gets good catch rate is far away from the house. It's actually faster to take the boat to the island than to drive all the way around to Litari's. I think. Somewhere over there. I wonder if I can be struck by lightning. Part of me, I'm just thinking over Would I be able to do my challenge of getting through to the rally easier if I just turned off Permadeath? Hello Andrew, welcome in. I'm just wondering if it would be any easier if I just turned Permadeath off, but... I think the only thing that would make the game a bit more interesting to me would be modifying it, but part of the rules is I don't modify it or cheat. Yeah, that seems about right. I was using it to ignore the fact that I was mumbling instead of just speaking properly. I'm normally louder when I'm in the boat. But yeah, I'm just wondering if I should turn off Permadeath. I'm just thinking about turning off Permadeath, but then I realize it's not really worth it. What is Permadeath? What is the difference between Permadeath and non-Permadeath? I can just run in where wasps are without worrying about losing progress on the car. That's about it. The only thing that changes how I play. Right, yeah, I'm going to edit out that mess as soon as I can. Because I thought I was outside when I was urinating. Damn. Kill you still brewing. Been long enough that Timo's restocked and I'm able to buy everything again. It seems like I probably will end up using the tractor to deliver the kill you. But anyways, just before you turned up, Andrew, I got the van, ended up driving it off a cliff, and now it's stuck. So I end up using other methods to get home. Other methods being about half a dozen shots of vodka. And then I've spent a couple of times trying to flip it back over with no success, so I'm going to leave that to Uncle to do. What time is it? 5 PM. So yeah, probably just, well, full full fatigue, so I'm just going to sleep. I don't want to be woken up.
Ai, ai, ai.
And it's night time. 2 a.m. Ironically, the time that I didn't want to wake up. Yes, with a piss puddle. Can't even see it. At least now I can max out my fatigue again and skip through a large part of Friday. Which then should have me near the night on Saturday to skip through Saturday. And same thing on Sunday. I want to skip the weekend because I don't like going out on the weekend unless I have the car ready for the rally. And the problem I have at the moment is I don't have enough money to get my wheels and tires. So I'm putting off building the rest of the car until I have the wheels. I mean, thus far I have, what is it? Suspension in, engine is built and in. A bit of the wiring is done. And that's about it. Come on, I need max fatigue. Sleep for as long as possible. Well, actually, it's already past 2 a.m, so I can probably plug the phone back in. Because if the woodcutting guy calls, I want to deliver that. That'll pay for everything. Otherwise, I've got 12 bottles that I can use for Kill You. Out of 20 that I need for a full tub. I think that's max fatigue. Yeah, that looks like max. Plug the phone in. Sleep.
Ai, ai, ai.
Oh, no phone call. Still Friday, it is now midday. Doesn't look like it's done. but it's not making any noise. Realistically, it's been long enough that it should be done. Take the lid off. Doesn't look done. Do I want to deliver it anyway? See if it does work? If it is considered done. Or do I want to wait until the wood cutting guy calls? Firewood guy. And then deliver them at the same time. In one trip. Because they live right next to each other. Realistically, I should do them in one trip. Which means remaining at home until I get that phone call. But I don't have... Okay, I can build the car. That's what I can do at home. Right, I picked up the pieces for the dash, and they were in the van when it crashed. Well, I guess I'll go ahead without it. Do I need to open this? Do I just put this in first? I can't remember. Where is... I mean, I'll put the gauge in once I have it. I think that's everything connected. In there, anyway. Right, taillight, taillight, taillights. They need screws. No, they just sit there. There should be everything in the back wired up. Headlights. I do have the bulbs, so I can put these in. Bit lights done. I mean, I should put fluids in as well. But I don't want to do the body panels until everything else is done. And what else is left? Handbrake. Great. I've already flipped the car back over. Don't know if I'm going to be able to reach where the handbrake goes. Yeah, still got the other ends of those linkages to put in. A few bolts still left to put together. You can try starting it. Well, also need the fluids. Come on, what size are you? Can't be larger. You're definitely not the big ones. Those are all done up. Where's the rest of the linkage? Somewhere in there. That should be all the linkage. Okay, what fell off? The handbrake fell off. A bit of a pain because I can't exactly get to the points where I need to attach it. I think it just slides off the jack. That's not high enough for me to get in there to tighten those bolts. No. I need the wheels before I can do the handbrake. Because the wheels will let me jack it up higher. Or I could use the tractor. Grab one end with the tractor, then lift it up. Now, 2.5 hours in, I'm going to take a break. Oh, actually, hello, Nibisk? Nibilsk. I can't pronounce that. Not sure how to pronounce that. But hello, welcome in. Yeah, I'm going to take a short break. Probably just leave the game here. If I hear the phone ringing, I'll run back to it and grab it. Yep. Give me a second. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm doing well. How are you this evening? Okay, the phone hasn't rung. We're just waiting for a phone call. Because if I can get the job to deliver firewood here, I can also drop off some kill you here. And I won't have to make 2 trips. But it looks like I should just sell the kill you now so that I then have enough money to get the delivery. It's like, ah. The van hasn't respawned. You know what? I need some more coffee. This needs to be brewed again. Is that full? Well, there is water in it. So at the moment we're just procrastinating until we can get that phone call. Which is kind of odd. I normally have that phone call near the start of the game. Not long after starting a new save. time. Okay, it's way too late to do anything in town if I could get there. And it's going to be Saturday tomorrow, so the rally will be on. Which means I don't exactly want to go out or risk getting run down. Or I could take the boat. The boat's an option. Just thinking, I have charcoal. I could use the charcoal grill to brew this a lot quicker. Then I remind myself I don't want quicker right now. And it's done. I don't want to get rid of my fatigue, so that's just going to be left there. What else? The half shafts. Is this the call I want? Yes. Through the half shafts, we're delivering firewood. Anything to take with me? Yes, I need to take the Killu with me. Otherwise, what would be the point of me planning to deliver the Killu? Now, I have no idea whether this is actually finished yet. But it's not going to matter because it's been brewing for almost a week, so it has to be done by now. I should also take the back seat so that I can sleep off the drunkenness so that I'm not driving drunk. Although that means driving with a hangover, but that's not as bad. I should have prepared this before the call came through. I mean, I don't have enough to empty it completely, but... hopefully that'll do. Let's go make some money. And then it'll be a case of finding out whether the van actually respawns. Or if the fact that I drove it off the road means it's stuck there until I fix it. And that the uncle won't go and retrieve it for me. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? Yeah, I'm not belting things out or speaking as loud as I can. Because it's 11 PM and I don't want to wake other people. Probably should have brought a pack of beer. Case of beer with me. I've got nothing to eat or drink at the moment. Now the risk. Is there a train? There is no train. Actually, there is a train. We just happened to beat it. I don't know why, I just thought I heard Penner behind me. Like that high-pitched beeping of his horn. You know, at this point I may as well drive the tractor all the way around to where the van is tipped over. And either see if I can pull it out or collect all my stuff. Okay, firewood delivery is here. Good. That should be it. Yep. Okay, the switch is there if I can move back far enough.
Siinä on vähän vaavampaa jaakkaa. Ostot kaljaa ja makkaroni, eiköhän sillä pärjää. Ja
Well, that's more enough for my order, but
näitä, niin voit jaksat tehdä.
I still want to get the money and as much money as I can. Gotta get drunk with Joke. I can't pronounce his name correctly, so I call him a Joke. I think I still have the back seat in the trailer. Yep, back seat is still here. So it's where I'm going to sleep after getting drunk. Now, did I screw this up?
Niin, maistasas nyt se. Minkälaiset kirjoitus on poika tehnyt?
I mean, I don't care, as long as he pays something for this.
Aivan helvetin hyvä kirjoa.
The graphics showed that it wasn't fully brewed.
Jumalauta. Aivan täydellistä kirjoa.
340, 340. Can I update? Oh, 340 is two loads because they're 170 each. Already? He's gonna make me drink a lot of these.
Siinä vaan. Juo. Mene säkin kotiis.
He is home. This is his home.
Jos sä mennä mulle enemmän myydä, niin osaat siinä vaan. Juo.
I'm gonna piss on his firewood. It'll smell lovely when he needs to heat his house. Okay, are we at the point where I need to... No. So I need another 8 bottles to finish off the jug. And I need the van to pick up my order from Timo.
Jos sä mennä mulle enemmän myydä, niin osaat tosta vaan.
At least I actually have the money to pay for my order and for some tires. I could probably order both sets of tires. That's everything. Now, do I drive home drunk or do I sleep it off? Because that's why I brought the back seat. Specifically so I could just sleep here. You know, I'm sleeping it off. Even though it probably means we might end up driving back. No, it will be too early before the rally comes. Does this thing have a... Yes. There's no rear lights. I'm probably going to about to jackknife, but whatever. He's still there at the middle of the night. So yeah, I'm going to leave the back seat there. So whenever I deliver Kill You to him, I can just sleep it off without needing to drive drunk. And it's not like you need the back seat to get the car registered. Completely optional. The only seat you need is a driver's seat. Although you probably do want the passenger seat to do other things. Okay, when I go to sleep, if the van's not there, I'm going to take the tractor into town. Because Timo is open on Saturdays, if I remember. No, I probably shouldn't do that. Because the rally is on. And the rally cars will definitely ram me. What else can I do? There needs to be a better way to fast forward time. But then again, if there was, then the jail wouldn't be as much of a problem. Yeah, you can probably tell by the way that I talk that I'm not fully invested into this. Like, if I was to die here, then I would probably just switch games rather than start over again. Just to give myself a break from it. I mean, I could probably stream more often. That would allow me to get through this a lot quicker. I think that's part of why it's a big drag. Only 4 hours once a week. Trying to get things when the game has time scales where it can take 5 or 6 hours of real time for something to happen. Especially the early game where you don't have access to vehicles to get around quickly. So yeah, I'm thinking, get through the weekend. Monday, I need to go to the tip. Get those bottles back. Once I have those bottles, then I can empty out the rest of the kill you container and sell that off. And by that point, I may as well just go all the way around to Timo's. Grab the stuff I left on the side of the road. The van should have despawned by now. Get my water, put it in the trailer. Refuel the tractor. Head off to Vitari's, get the tyres put on the wheels. Where is it? Oof. Just want to make some money. When I make money, everyone wants a piece of it. Hunger and stress near max, probably because of the hangover. But it's still going. Max out my fatigue again. Try to sleep through as much of the day as possible. Well, actually, if I leave late, like 6 p.m.-ish, the rally won't be on anymore. But then again, if I leave late, then Timo's will be closed, so I can't get my order. And it doesn't matter, Fleetari's won't be open till Monday, so going out tomorrow, well, today, tomorrow, won't matter. Yeah, Monday's the better day to do it. Trying to see if the van is there. Not. Once again, waiting for the fatigue to max out. I think I've described this game as waiting simulator before. Waiting, then trying not to die. And waiting. I mean, I suppose I could have tried to go get those tires during the night. Because being during the nights, the wasp nest won't be active. Sweet Caroline.
Ai, 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 ai.
Is the rally still on? Yes. Let's go loco. Can't exactly watch it with this hangover. Shaking. We appear to be in an earthquake. Okay, what are the times? 5:26? I mean, considering that's the amateur class and not the junior class. Drink a coffee. Does it help? No idea. Van is not there. Got about, what is that? 4 hours until the rally is over. What else can I do with the car? Right, the half shafts. Try and do this while hungover. Trying to do a bolt while hungover. Difficult. Everything's shaking. But it does work. I wonder, did I ever do up the brake lines? I don't think I did. Maybe, maybe not. Can't remember. I mean, is there anything else that needs to go in the engine for it to start? Not from anything in the garage. Just fluids. And filters. Damn it. And there's still a little bit more wiring to do after I put the battery in. that perspective that makes it seem that his head is shaking, not his hands, which is nice to see. I need a screwdriver. I can't tell if it's moving. Taking too much. Why would you go on? Guess it's still too tight. I can't move it. Guess it means I won't be able to try start it until this hangover wears off. So really all I have next to do is get wheels and then put the panels on. Trying to think of what else can I do. Like I've got the plan to go out to Timo's with the tractor on Monday. What can I do before then? Four minutes 50. We off the road. Didn't get to see what type of crash that was. Trees were in the way. Oh, he's off the road as well. I'm pretty sure that's after the end point of the race though. So they're just crashing into the end stand. Gazebo. I mean, I could also just take the boat. Nope, because part of my order is the wheels. And Fleetari's not open till Monday, so I can't place an order for the tires anyway. I want to do something. You know what? Let's keep trying to get this started. What am I missing? Left. That. Yay, no more shaking. Finally, I can loosen it. Why won't you go on? Oh, there you are. See, it's about there. Yeah, the batter's been losing charge while sitting here. But it's still good enough that it should be able to do something. I won't be able to tune the air-fuel ratio, but I should be able to do most everything else. I need to loosen that. There should be a line to the alternator as well. But where is the alternator plug? There. Oh, it's already wired in. Have I got everything? Welcome back. Just trying to pass time until Monday. Because the weekend's on, so... Now let's see. Okay, I need to actually tighten those bolts. What were they? They're 11s? How can I forget what size these are so often? Right as I got to 8. But thanks. Okay, I'm still missing something. And I don't want the battery in while I try to find it. Well, I shouldn't have the battery in. How did it drain it that much, that quickly? Yeah, I think the positive terminal needs to go somewhere else as well. But do I need to have a battery in here to do that? Yeah, that was probably what I was missing. That's already in. No, it was just that one main one. I don't think this battery has any charge, so... yeah, nothing. I don't want to completely drain this one, so... waiting until it's full. Of course, I take a drink right as...
Antero.
Yes, I'm not Andro. Well, it's been 3 hours since I checked the fish. Could head out to the island and see how the fish are doing. I mean, what jobs are going to appear? The firewood we just did, so that's another 8 hours or so. I don't have the truck, so that none of the sewage is going to come up. Should check if Uncle is sitting around. It's getting close to that time. He's not. Okay, so what time is it? 6, so Timo's closed. Take the boat to the island just for the hell of it. Check on the number of fish. If there's at least 5 fish, then it would be worth bringing back to get the money from Grandma. But we don't need that money anymore. Then again, the other side of the equation, it's something to do. Yeah, there's no more rally, so I could drive out there. Drive out and check on the van. I won't be able to get fuel. Well, not legitimately, I'll be able to get... I mean, I could still buy fuel, or steal fuel. But I don't want to do that trip twice. Good. Gonna try and get the car started. Mainly so I can see if I can tune the rockers. Nope. Okay, things are power up and start, so fuel. It's got a very small amount of fuel, but it should be enough to start the engine. Yep, that all sounds right. Now, I can't quite remember which way you turn this, so... Right, I'm supposed to pull the choke. Huh, I could have sworn that was supposed to be enough fuel to do your tests. That or is turning it the wrong way. Anyway, this goes back on the charger. Until I can go out there and get fuel. Unless I killed it. I may have killed the battery. Which just confirms that I need to buy another battery. It was still turning things when I pulled it off, so why? Yeah, I think it's dead. Damn. Another like 500 marks for that. Yep. Hasn't moved. Dead. Well, can't work on the car anymore. Because I can't tune anything. I got the alternator done, but that was it. Trying to get it late enough to watch TV. Damn it. Do I bother trying to get the junk wheels? I've already ordered the good steel rims. But I could still take the tractor out and try to get the junk wheels. Basically, the only thing left I got to do is just run around, do nothing. With a digging bar wedged in my face. I mean, just so that I don't forget about it. This goes into the tractor. I should go grab the diesel one as well. Because that'll be good. Bangles? What bangles? Oh. Yeah, I should have glanced down to look at my indicator, the song indicator. I mean, it's not on the screen at the moment, but... And now MI6. Okay, I've got my phone sitting below my screen with... and the media information. But I have to look down to see that. And I'm looking up at the game. I've got nothing to do at the moment. After making my way through Saturday and Sunday. And then Monday I can try go see if the van is still there. If it is, use the tractor to pull it out. If you're meaning species, it's supposed to be a sandcat. If you're talking about how far into the furry fandom or whatever I am, I'm very light. I'm basically not connected to anyone or any particular subset.
Hei, olen Simo kumppani.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's more of a, how would you say, thing you're interested in, not a lifestyle or anything in particular. Yeah, and you'll probably find that I don't have the usual furry energy. I suppose low is a way to put it. Come on, have we reached the point that I can watch? No. Yeah, it's like everyone. There's good and bad no matter where you are. I was about to make a comment, see if I could see anything that made you look like a bot, and not really. I mean, I get it. If you've got the furry tag on your stream, you automatically get a whole heap of art bots. So those come up quite often, especially with accounts labeled TTV, Twitch TV.
Komia Mersulla pysähtyi tohon noin. Autos kysyy, mitä te siellä konstat pellon.
The weird thing is I've never actually sat down and watched this. Well, at least not completely. Is that really all it is? No, I'm Australian. East Coast Australian. Which means it's now midnight for me. Although I don't actually have I don't really have an Australian accent. If I've heard about it in any point, I would have forgotten about it. With how compartmentalized my memory is. So probably not. Yeah, definitely not. I wouldn't have looked into any real horror movies at all. Probably, yeah, Backpackers. And vaguely remember, yeah, stories about... Like, I can vaguely remember class being taught about it in history classes, but that's not actually the movie. Something about the trials of the backpack killers that go around, offer lifts, and then drive people off into a dry creek bed. Before they'd off them, taking what they had. It's just that around that time, the only way to get around Australia would be either pay expensive flight fares or hitchhike. If you didn't actually own a car, because there was no rentals at that time. Finally. And it just became a common thing for Europeans. It just was a common thing for Europeans to just pack a bag and walk. Walk between plantations for temporary work. And there were just people who took advantage. Of course, there was plenty of people who didn't take advantage as well, which is why it became popular for backpackers to hitchhike. Okay, the question is, do I... No, I'm going to go with a half fatigue. Leave my phone connected. Hopefully I can wake up in the middle of the night. I suppose the thing is, if you have the money, the whole thing about backpacking was to go through an area without spending much money, like minimal cost. Phone rang. Perfect. Let me guess, drunk guy? Yep, I can't pick him up. But now I can max out my fatigue and have it go through more of the day. Always dancing with you in the summer rain. I'm wondering if I can even do my plan today, or if it's going to end up being put off till next week's stream. My normal stream time will end in about 15 minutes. And there's no point on doing anything until Monday in game, because Fleetari doesn't open till then. Could have sworn you already followed. Oh. Anyways, thank you for following. I don't know, it's got chat records going back till 9th of February. But whatever, thank you for following anyway. Counteract all the bot accounts that keep getting removed off my follow list. Just interesting seeing my Twitch recap saying you've gained 150 followers. Why do I only have 30? Yeah, for whatever reason, it doesn't matter. But thank you for refollowing anyway. Okay, come on, max out the fatigue. Okay, let's see how far into Sunday we get.
Ai, ai, ai.
I should have unplugged the phone. Okay, good, we didn't get a call. Because Grandma can sometimes call at 6 AM, which would have cut that sleep short. We made it to midday. Which doesn't help because I need it to be Monday. Really, I should just end it here. Because there's nothing is going to happen for the next 10 minutes that I'm got for allotted for my stream time. Since nothing's going to happen, I may as well see if I can raid someone. And then move on. Yes. I have to get rid of the urine. Or my bladder will explode. If you don't pee in this game, your bladder explodes and you die. So if I chose to raid, who is in my list still on? Aside from massive streamers, I've got Beat Saber and Apex Legends. Okay, who is doing my summer car though? A few people. Looking for English, no. Ukraine, no. Kind of annoying. I don't like raiding outside of the furry tag. But there's never anyone with the furry tag on at this time. So similar or same size of 1 or 2 viewer. They're not English speaking. Yeah, until I can get through Sunday into Monday. Actually, is the van there? No. Make a check to see if the uncle is there. Because if uncle is there, that means he's lost his license. Which is supposed to happen about 3.5 hours after we get the van. And we got the van about 20 to 30 minutes into this episode. This stream. He's not there. So that'll happen next time. Yeah, I'm just going to save quit, and I'll continue this on next week.
Hei, olen Simo
Yeah. Save quit, and I'll be back 8:30 PM Australian Eastern. Well, today by my time, tomorrow by most other people's time. So continuing on Cursed Halo. On Legendary, trying to get through, what's the mission we're up to? Silent Cartographer? See if we can survive that damn crazy beachhead. And get on to Assault on the Control Room. I'm not exactly certain I'll be able to get through that though. But anyways, that'll be 8:30 PM Australian